If you're getting ready to make an offer on your next dream home, how much should you write in for your deposit? On this week's episode of our Did You Know show, we're talking all things deposits, such as how much do you need when you're making an offer, how long is your deposit safe, how soon do you need to make it to the title company, an escrow company. So let's get into the first topic, Julie. How much should a buyer be prepared for when making a deposit after their offer is accepted?
Yeah, so a common amount for a buyer to put down for an earnest money deposit, or EMD for short, is 1 to 3% of the purchase price. So if you're purchasing a home that's $500,000, 1% would be $5,000, 3% would be $15,000. Clearly, if you put down more, it's going to show, a bit more strength in your offer. So if you're able to do that, it's not a bad idea. But again, 1 to 3% is commonplace.
Yeah, and if we're in a super competitive market like we had been in the past, or if you're competing against multiple offers, the stronger you can make your deposit, the better. Like Julie said, it shows your strength as a buyer, shows a little bit more seriousness. You're really serious about wanting to purchase that house, so the stronger the better in the case of multiple offers.
Now, once your offer is accepted by the seller, how soon do you have to put down that earnest money deposit, which of course will go to the title company? The time frame is you need to pay that within 3 days per the standard purchase agreement. Again, that will go to the title company, which is a neutral party that will maintain the funds during the length of the escrow.
Now, 3 days is the default time period. We've seen sellers want to counter this. They want the deposit could be in quicker. We want it in within 1 day of this offer being accepted. So pay attention to that as you purchase your next home.
Now, one thing that most home buyers would be concerned about, and understandably so, is how long is their deposit safe? David, why don't you tell us more on that?
Well, here in the state of California where we work, the contract states that your due diligence period is for 17 days. So you have 17 days to get all your inspections done, get the appraisal done, and get your loan approved. So anytime before that 17 days and before that, you're able to cancel the escrow, cancel the contract, and receive your deposit back. After the 17 days period's up, say you're on day 25 and you decide to walk away from the transaction, the seller may have the right to keep your deposit. Each circumstance, each transaction's a bit more different, a little bit complex, so make sure that you are working with a great real estate agent that knows the time periods on your transaction.
So that's a basic overview on the most common homebuyer questions on earnest money deposits. As David alluded to, each situation is different. If you guys have any specific scenarios or questions that you might be curious about, we're here to help. Please feel free to shoot us a message. If you are on YouTube, we would certainly appreciate a like and subscribe, and we will see you next week.